In the face of increasing security concerns, Poland is taking bold steps to significantly expand and modernize its military forces. Prime Minister Donald Tusk recently announced plans to increase the size of the Polish armed forces to 500,000 personnel, a move that has sparked considerable debate and attention on the international stage. This strategic decision comes amid growing fears of regional instability, particularly in light of Russia's aggressive actions in Ukraine and its potential future conflicts with larger powers. Tusk's announcement followed a recent diplomatic visit to France, where discussions with President Emmanuel Macron centered on enhancing European defense capabilities, including the possible use of French nuclear weapons to safeguard European allies. This marks a significant shift in Poland's defense strategy, which is increasingly reliant on NATO but also seeking to bolster its own defense infrastructure. Poland is already a leader within NATO in terms of defense spending. With a defense budget that will account for 4.7% of GDP by 2025, the country is investing heavily in military capabilities. This move is seen as essential, given the declining role of the United States in European defense matters, and Poland's growing concern over Russia's military intentions. Tusk framed the expansion of Poland's military forces as a direct response to Russia's evolving posture, not only in Ukraine but also toward larger geopolitical confrontations in the coming years. Poland, he stated, must take decisive action to prepare for potential large-scale conflicts. Consequently, plans to increase military training and recruitment are already in motion. By the end of 2025, Poland aims to implement a national program to provide military training for all men, which would further enhance the country's defense readiness. Moreover, the Polish government is exploring the possibility of acquiring nuclear weapons, a sensitive issue given Poland's status as a signatory of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. While Poland cannot independently develop nuclear arms, it could participate in collaborative programs with nuclear-armed allies such as France or the United Kingdom, strengthening its deterrence capabilities. Poland's commitment to increasing military capacity has been evident for several years. Since 2015, the country has steadily increased the size of its armed forces in response to the growing military threats from neighboring Russia and Belarus. Initially, Poland's armed forces numbered around 96,000, but by 2017, this had increased to 106,000. In 2019, the Ministry of National Defense set ambitious goals to double the armed forces to over 200,000 personnel. By 2024, Poland's military force surpassed 200,000, with plans for further expansion in 2025, aiming for a total of 298,871 personnel. The 2025 budget proposes that the Polish armed forces will include a mix of regular contract servicemen, territorial defense units, voluntary military service personnel, and civilian employees. The composition of the armed forces will be diverse, with around 150,000 contract soldiers, 44,000 territorial defense soldiers, and approximately 30,000 active reserve soldiers. The country is also investing in specialized training programs to ensure that these new recruits are battle-ready and capable of responding to any future threats swiftly. In addition to personnel expansion, Poland is considering a shift in its international commitments. The country is contemplating withdrawing from the Ottawa Convention on the prohibition of anti-personnel mines, following the example of neighboring Lithuania. This controversial move reflects Poland's determination to bolster its defense capabilities by potentially acquiring more advanced weaponry systems, thus ensuring that its armed forces are equipped to handle any emerging threats. Poland's increasing investment in defense and its efforts to build a stronger, more capable military reflect the nation's growing sense of vulnerability in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. As tensions rise in Eastern Europe and global defense dynamics shift, Poland is positioning itself as a key player in European security, taking proactive measures to safeguard its sovereignty and contribute to the stability of the broader region. In conclusion, Poland's bold military expansion plans are a response to both immediate and long-term security challenges. As the country looks to build a force capable of deterring aggression and defending European values, it is likely that other NATO allies will closely monitor Poland's actions and may be inspired to follow suit in enhancing their own defense capacities.